So we all know what it's like to see a quilt where you go, wait a minute, that's not something you see every day, and that is absolutely true of this beautiful quilt. This is called Keyboard Kaleidoscope. This is designed by Marilyn Foreman, and wow, we've been working actually with Marilyn for a few years now, and when we saw Blue Belle from Maywood Studio, we're like, okay, this is a marriage made in heaven. Look at this in beautiful quilt. Blue continues to be one of the most popular colors right now in 2026. This quilt is 95.5 by 105.5, easily fitting a queen size bed. It is spectacular, and Marilyn's an incredible pattern designer. So this is a block of the month program where you're making a section of the quilt. I love that. Focus on one section, focus on the next section. It's manageable, right? So this is one you absolutely just, these don't come around very often at all. And look at the pillowcase, right? Can you imagine having this quilt on your bed or maybe a guest bed? You've got your coordinating pillow cases. You're building an entire room around this quilt. That's how rooms actually get makeovers. It usually starts with something, and this would most certainly be the spark. A quilt like this has to have the perfect backing, and well, here it is. 9 yards of beautiful screen printed soft fabric from Maywood Studios. This is one of the most beautiful collections I've seen from Maywood Studios in years. We're also going to be doing a tutorial because there's a really cool technique here where these blocks are actually a little bit of a kaleidoscope. Notice the name was the Keyboard Kaleidoscope, where there's just 4 layers. And really the magic is, number one, the magic mirror, figuring out where's the sweet spot, using that with an angle holder. That might not mean anything to you just yet, but wait, I'll explain why you're going to want to hang out with me for just a few more minutes, because we're going to show you exactly how to use that, be able to make that determination on your own of where do you want to cut that fabric. So you get 4 exact repeats, and the magic mirror will be the key. The flower head pins are going to be very important as well to be able to layer those fabrics, but we are going to film a tutorial showing you exactly how to make a kaleidoscope block. So if you've never done this before, Tammy will be your instructor. She's phenomenal. I've watched her do this. Totally achievable and learnable the very first time, even if you've never done a quilt like this before. The other 3 things I just spoke to Tammy about that were key when we created this quilt is right here. This is the Ultimate Flying Geese tool. Now there's 2 Ultimate Flying Geese tools that you will see on the website. This is the original one. So it's going to say Ultimate Flying Geese tool, and the actual Creative Grid nomenclature on that is the SKU is CGRDH4. Make sure you're getting that one and not the newest tool. Look at the Flying Geese units here on this block. This is so easy with the Ultimate Flying Geese tool. It's nearly foolproof. I love that. She also mentioned that the 9.5-inch Creative Grid tool was very important. It's actually kind of a ruler. I shouldn't say it's a tool. It's a full ruler. That's a very important tool as well, and the seam guide. We also know that any time we're using any type of square up tool, the Ultimate Flying Geese, it's really meant to be used with a spinning mat. So that's another thing I'd encourage you to get. You're never going to be sorry you have a spinning mat. It eliminates the temptation for making dangerous cuts, either back towards yourself. I've nicked myself on my forearm. I've done all the things. Just invest in things that ensure your safety and precision, right? So block of the month programs like this, especially of a quilt of this size, I can't remember that last time we've offered a block of the month program this beautiful, that large, where you're seeing fabrics that are absolutely on trend, that are perpetual, right? This isn't a seasonal quilt you're taking on and off a bed. It's not a Christmas quilt that's only for part of the year. I absolutely love the range of colors of blue in this quilt are just spectacular. Patchwork, we all know there's a different supply kit that you're going to need anytime you're doing patchwork. Here's kind of the basic kit, right? You need to make good clean cuts. You already know you're going to add sizing, press out your fabric. When you grab for that rotary cutter, make sure you have a fresh blade in that rotary cutter. Just pick up a 2-pack or a 5-pack and have that ready. Don't stay with those dull blades like I'm tempted to do from time to time. You also want to grab for your seam guide. If you're like me and I kind of struggle with consistency with the 1/4 inch seam allowance, good thread, definitely 100% cotton. A 50 weight is what we use, the gray Aurifil, because it could handle these range of blues, and that gray just blends in. We, of course, are using our patchwork pins for piecing those blocks completely together. The flower head pins, again, will be demonstrated by Tammy as she shows you how to make one of these kaleidoscope blocks. It's easier than you think, but look at the effects that it makes. It's absolutely incredible, and other notions as well. Other notions, of course. But the most important thing, because we cannot add to this program, we can't do it, is to get your spot in this. A quilt like this, I've never seen it, and you've never seen it either, because if you've been watching, you've never seen a quilt of this kind of magnitude and beauty before, in fabrics that are just undeniably beauty in their own right. So head to the Shabby Fabrics website, reserve your spot in this Block of the Month program. Be sure to pick up the backing. Grab any amount of pillowcase kits that you need, and don't forget, you're going to want to grab the Ultimate Flying Geese tool, the 9.5 inch ruler, your seam guide, the spinning mat. Be sure to pick up the magic mirror, the angle holder, and those flower head pins. And I know that's a lot, but I also know that every single one of those tools you will absolutely use again. You're simply investing in your favorite hobby, right? We all like to invest in that, and these are things you'll be so glad you have, not only for this project, but many more to come. So thank you for letting me show you this beautiful, exclusive new Block of the Month, available only at Shabby Fabrics.